Hello, everyone. My name is Lissa Poinsino, and I'd like to welcome all of you to our 7th annual LHON conference. Yay. Right after last year's conference ended, several of us began discussing how to make this year's conference even better than ever. And we've continued the discussions throughout the past year, working to ensure each of you has a rewarding LHON conference experience this year. I'd like to ask each person on the committee, on the conference steering committee, to just say their name, where they live, and their connection to LHON. I'm Lissa Poinsino. I live in San Diego, and my oldest son, Jeremy, became affected by the LHON 11778 mutation about 10 years ago.
Hi, everybody. My name is Molly Knox. I live in Boston, and I'm connected to LHON through my dad, John, who has been affected for about 47 years.
My name is Hope Gelbach, and I live just north of San Francisco, California. And my sister is Maria, who was affected, and about 5-6 years ago now. And my younger son was affected 2 years ago, or my oldest son, who's 20 now, was affected 2 years ago.
My name is Maria Johnson, and I've been affected for 5.5 years. I was affected at 49 in 2013, and I'm from San Diego.
My name is Cindy Scott Huseman, and our son was affected at age 7, and that was 20 years ago, and I was affected at age 50, and that's less than 2 years ago, but we're not going to get too much into those details about how old I am.
I'm Jennifer Malika, and I'm from Northfield, Minnesota, and my oldest son was affected about 5 years ago.
My name is Wayne Daniel, and I'm originally from Rockville, Maryland, but now live in DeLand, Florida, and this will be my 40th year with LHON.
Hi, I'm Susie Janov. I live in DeLand, Florida. My daughter was affected about 10 years ago, and then when I got in the LHON community, I met Wayne, and now we're together, so everybody always looks, wow, that's a coincidence, your daughter and your boyfriend? So.
Hi, I'm Lisa Thompson. I'm from Victoria, Canada, and I have LHON Plus, and I run the LHON Plus group.
So now that you've heard their voices and met everyone, you know who to turn to when you have any questions about the conference. Personally, I've had more fun working on the conference planning this year than ever before. It's been great to work with this creative, hardworking team of people who are dedicated to ensuring that each of you has a great experience before, during, and after your time here in Alexandria. It's all about developing the LHON community, and having you all here makes it so much better. Thank you. Over the past 10 years, I've had lots of fun doing a wide range of activities to develop the LHON community, and various folks have volunteered to help in a wide variety of ways. Over the next few years, I plan to focus on developing a more structured approach to defining the ways people can volunteer and to developing a strong volunteer organization. Molly and I have created this organization chart that appears before you. I don't know if we gave people, Molly, the link to pull up information. It's in front of me, of course it is. So if you brought your tablet and you want to see these presentations and follow along because you can't see the screen, if you go to umdf.org/LHON 2019, you'll be able to see these slides, follow along, and I think there's also a link to the org chart that's up here. The org chart also, Hope is in the process of passing out. My hope is that you'll give some thought as to whether any of the areas on this org chart might be of interest to you personally. Just as we had the conference steering committee this year, where half the fun was collaborating on the project, I envisioned that each one of these topics can be handled by a team of people, a team of volunteers, not just one person. So what you'll find on the org chart, if you eventually can access it, is we've broken it into 3 main buckets. There's research and scientific, where we're hoping that people who like to read medical articles about LHON can read them, talk about them, and on an annualized basis identify what's new in the world of LHON articles that maybe we should talk about at the conferences. There are things that happen where I go to scientific conferences and network with neuro-ophthalmologists, and then that's how some of them end up here. And again, if we have a team of people working on that, then you have the opportunity to meet some of these folks. We do some fundraising and give away grants, and it has to be decided who and how. So again, there's research and scientific work. There's also educational work like this conference, webinars, sending out emails, a variety of educational activities, and then community collaboration, working out how people can network locally, regionally, et cetera. All of which undergirded by some organizational topics and international collaborations. So we can talk about this more throughout the conference in more detail, anyone who's interested in finding a way to plug in. But my thought is that the more people who do more things, even if everybody does a little bit together, we can advance what happens in our community. This is just the beginning of a work in progress. There's a place for everybody that wants to help so we can make the community as strong as we can be. You know, the old proverb above, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. We've gone pretty fast in the last 10 years, but a lot of it's been sort of alone with some support. But my hope is that over the coming years, we can really do a lot more together and find ways to grow the community. So, transitioning from that, welcome again. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad everybody's here. It's fun to see old friends. It's fun to meet new people. It's been super fun to be hearing all the stories from Day on the Hill and being in the lounge. I feel like we've already had a 2-day conference, and it's just starting. This is so fun. I'm excited. Anyways, glad you're here. Thank you. Welcome. Let's have fun. Okay.